Hey folks, Frank the Pest Geek here. So we're going to be doing an inspection today for rodents that are getting inside a home, and we're going to be doing an exclusion inspection and showing you all the places that a rodent is going to get in. So we're going to be quoting this today. Check this out. We're going to look at around the property on several different locations, on the top, all over here, and then around the roof line to determine how the rats are getting into this property. But there's an air conditioning hose here, looks like, for a small air conditioner. This isn't enough for a rat to get into that wood. However, a rat could climb there and they could actually chew through that and get in if they wanted to, but that doesn't seem to be the case. That's enough right there for a mice to get in. And if this was textured and they could, here's the opening of the exhaust vent, and you can see it's really old, and they could actually get in there. That's big enough. It's clogged, it's old. It should probably get repaired or replaced. But we got a crawl space, and we got to inspect all of these vents. This isn't getting any ventilation. You could have a mold and moisture problem because there is no ventilation. This house was built in the 50s, and since it was built in the 50s, now we're talking a 70-year-old house, and there's no ventilation for the last probably 10, 15 years. They painted all over this. Looking at the electrical, that's not going to be likely. Okay, so now here's the problem. There it is right there. That's how your rodents are getting in. 99 out of 100, that's going to be your problem. They've had a rodent problem before because they got stations. Now the problem you have here is you have a station that's not approved for exterior. It needs to have a weight on it at the bottom. And we're going to show you what that one looks like. This is the problem with people being able to buy rodenticide online, being able to buy rodent stations. They won't spend the $20, $30 for the good station. They'll spend $9 on this, put it outside, and here's what happens. The rodenticide is inside. In this heat, that rodenticide could split, break, the rodents could tear it apart, and then a child comes and does this and shakes the rodent out, or the pet plays with the box, is able to lift it and shake out the rodenticide, and then this is how we end up with rodenticide poisoning. And this is why it was removed from the market for a lot of people. This is why nobody's allowed to get it in small quantities anymore, because of the risk, because of things like this that get done. Not a good idea. Okay. See, there's one upside down. This is exactly what I'm talking about. We're gonna have to get up there, but that's possibly a good entry point if it's exposed. We would have to get up there and take a look with the ladder. Well, that's enough for mice and roaches to get in through there. Can I get through there?
Yeah. Will, wait. Will. No, wait.
I just got to walk across here for a second. All right, thank you. Got it. Tree service company is removing from the power lines. The famous places are in those corners. Contractors leave that open every single time. Rat's gonna climb on the roof, get underneath there. See it right there? That corner? We're gonna get up there with the ladder, take a look and see if that's an entry point. But that's usually where it is, if it's on a roof. going to be in that corner. Sí, dígame.
Buenos días, ¿cómo está?
Ah, ¿qué tal?
Yo hablé con usted.
Ah, ok, pensé que había que estaba la ruido de los equipos. Te estoy mirando a todo alrededor, ya te encontré un lugar, pero te voy a avisar ahora.
Ok,
So, contractor work that was done, never painted. You know, that wood is going to get damaged over time. All right, there you go. There's the vents that are damaged. So we're going to basically do all of these and get them all done. Open that up so the ventilation works for them. And then over here you have them done. Look how this was originally above ground. The root system, has to be excavated now. Let me shorten this up. Originally this was above ground. Over years of landscaping, it's covered it up. You got roots going inside now. So that needs to be excavated in order to put the vents in. Look at this one over here. So that's an issue. And we'll have to check these out. Other than that, garage doors. Here's how. There we go. Here's how they're getting into the garage. They ate through there. So that has to be repaired to stop them from going into the garage. Sheet metal will probably be, but that's going to be your #1 way they get in. All right, let's get the ladder. This one's above the garage. So we're going to get on this corner here, always the case. And there's the opening. I don't know if he can get in there or not. I have no way of knowing that unless I put a camera through there. Is there rub marks? There's no indication, no rubs. But I've seen it before where we could stick a probe camera in there and look and see if there's an entry. But that's most likely a possible entry. Okay, we're on the other side. And you got the same problem. Rat gets onto the roof, he's going to find his way underneath here. Okay, remember I told you these corners. If you look, this is the roof of the house. There's the pitch. There's the roof over the garage or the other area. And then look in there. There's how they're getting in. Why? The contractor is never going to seal this because the contractor says water is never going to get under here. The water's going to fall down and fall this way. Water's never going to travel up there. However, bats, rats can easily get in there, and this is how. So there's a lot of metal work. I got a little lizard there, my friend, that has to be done here in this corner to seal this off. There's the flag. Hey guy, you scared me. Wasn't expecting you to get out like that. But there you go. That's the metal work right there from the ceiling. And there, that has to be now. Somehow we have to encase this with metal to stop rats from. Here's the palm tree. Here's the shrubs right up against the house. There's the tree. A rat can jump 8 feet across vertically onto this roof. So if he makes it onto this roof, he's going to make it into the attic. That's how they get in. Look at the repair. You've got old repair on top of new. This used to be a shingle roof that was converted to a terracotta Spanish Mexican roof. See the wire going across, going down into the attic? A rat wanted to. He walks down that wire. He would be able to fit in right through there into that attic. So this has to be sealed and proofed. There's no ventilation in this attic right now with this being completely sealed. It puffs up like that, and what I do is I'm going to cut off the excess, go back over it, and then I can get a smooth surface. When I cut it, it looks nice and square. It's going to take a lot more product, but the curb appeal of it is going to be nice. So we're going to see what it looks like when I'm completely done cutting it. This is going to take about, oh geez, about 8 hours worth of work total to get this thing finished. It's an entire day.